This right here is why YouTube and a lot of people don't like me. Truth is the new hate speech, ladies and gentlemen. So be prepared to hate on me in this video. What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 850,560. TikTok next block. I'm gonna make two videos today. This one obviously is about Kamala Harris. But I'm gonna tell you about my WNBA experience last night. I went to the game last night. That was cool, man. So stay tuned for that. So Kamala Harris is the talk of the town. What do you guys think I'm gonna say about this? First of all, let me say this. I've been watching CNN and Fox News. I have not watched MSDNC yet, okay? Now, CNN, I have a new name for CNN. We used to call them what? The Clown News Network, the Crime News Network, the Clinton News Network. I got a new name for them. The Confused News Network. Because these people are confused, man. They have completely turned their back. It's so funny to watch these people, man. They have completely turned their back on Joe Biden. Remember the Joe Biden that was a great candidate? Remember good old Joe? Who does nothing wrong and walk on water, you know, Trump's the bad guy and Joe Biden's great and nothing's wrong with him, and what are you talking about with his cognitive issues and all that stuff. All that stuff is fake. They play defense on him. But even CNN, the Confused News Network, because they're confused on where they're going to go with this, can't lie about this anymore. Guys, listen, man. These liberal news outlets are Democratic operatives, state propagandists, and they work for Democrats, okay? Same thing with Fox News. Fox News works for Republicans, right? And it's all establishment stuff. Establishment Republicans, establishment Democrats. They're not for the people. They're not of the people, for the people, and by the people. They're not. They're for the establishment, right? So, Joe Biden he's in big trouble. Let me say this, guys. I never thought in my life I would see something like this, man. This is the timeline that we're on right now. This is big. This is as big. Let's skip over September 11th. Obviously, it's not like that. This is bigger than January 6th, too. That was so stupid. This is something like Watergate in the 1970s, in the last 50 years or so, with Richard Nixon. This is astounding to watch. They are going to be studying this time frame 100, 200 years from now, man. This is crazy. These Democrats, oh my God, they're so funny, man. They're so confused, man. One minute they tell you Joe Biden's the best, this, that, and the third. Now they're like, wow, man, maybe he's not that great. Maybe he is old. You know, maybe he is going through some things, right? Now, if he's on the ticket, they're still going to vote for him over Trump, of course. But if they had a choice, they leave him because they're not loyal to Joe Biden. Again, guys, I'm gonna say this to you again. Nobody likes Joe Biden, okay? They're just Democrats. They're lifelong Democrats, and they love Democrat policies, and they hate Donald Trump. That's all it is. You will never find anybody that's got a Joe Biden shirt and I love Joe Biden. And, you know, every once in a while you see him. I don't see him, but you won't find too many. All right, so let's talk about Kamala Harris. Now, for those of you that don't know, Joe Biden has over 1,000 delegates or something like that. Now, I'm not sure how the delegates work. Can she get some of those delegates, excuse me? Maybe because she is on his ticket. But no one else, Gavin, the American Psycho Newsom, any of these Democrat governors, Pete, take it up to Buttigieg, none of these people can get Joe Biden's money he got from his donors. The only one that can get into that and go into that treasure chest is, you guessed it, Kamala Harris. There would be nothing more. Nothing would make me more happier than to Joe Biden drop out and Kamala Harris become the president nominee, the Democratic presidential nominee. I'm going to tell you why in a second. First of all, let me tell you why they're taking so long to do it. First of all, Joe Biden doesn't know where he's at, so I'm not even going to say Joe Biden. But Jill the family and the administration and the people around him don't want to lose their power. Because if Kamala Harris becomes the nominee, then they're pretty much gone. I'm thinking she has to get a new vice president. And Gavin Newsom, who's the guy who I'm definitely afraid of, guys. That's the guy I'm afraid of. Because he will tell you a shit sandwich tastes good. Okay? He will literally piss on your leg and tell you it's raining and make you believe it. That's how conniving this guy is, right? But he can't be her vice president because they're from the same state, unless they move some state, move or something like that. Maybe they could do it then. But they'd have to have a whole new administration. But the reason why they don't pick Kamala Harris and just drop out Joe Biden, because Kamala Harris was Joe Biden's insurance policy. No one is more unpopular than Joe Biden from a Joe Biden standpoint than Kamala Harris. Now, his popularity is going down as we speak every single day, and Kamala Harris is going up because she's a major progressive. She's a major far left winger, right? She's talking about abortions, and she's talking about our democracy's on the line, just the normal dumb shit they talk about. Because again, what democracy are you talking about? What democratic rights are you going to lose if Donald Trump becomes president? And again, what did you lose when he was president? Again, talking points, guys. And from my standpoint, not the Democrats, but from my standpoint, your body, your choice, it's stupid because that's a baby. And for me, conception is when the baby's here, right? So as soon as the baby is conceived, that's what it is for me, right? But I'm not a hard liner on that because I know if you take that stance, you'll lose the election, right? So I'm trying to win the election. And again, Donald Trump's already told you, and Kamala Harris lied, of course. Kamala Harris said that, he's gonna make a federal law to ban abortion. He never said that. He says a state thing. But ask your lefty friends this when they talk about my body, my choice, which is bullshit. But ask them this: was it your body, your choice in 2020 when you had to take the, the jab? No, it wasn't. Of course, it wasn't your choice. Again, you got to be an idiot to fall for this stuff, guys. Okay, it's all nonsense. I kill them every time with that. I debate lefties left and right all day, guys. And I just absolutely kill them because they're just so simple-minded. You know what I mean? So Joe Biden's insurance policy was Kamala Harris picking her because, again, the only reason she got picked is because she's a black woman. She killed him on stage, calling him a racist, which he is, by the way. I don't care if he's a racist, but Joe Biden is a racist. And even Kamala Harris said in 2019 in the presidential debate, talking about segregating and on the bus and stuff like that. She talked all about that. Barack Obama loves Kamala Harris. So Barack Obama said, hey, Joe, pick her. This is good because you'll definitely get the black vote. You get the woman vote because, again, she's got a couple of infinity stones of wokeness. She's a woman, she's black, and she's real progressive, guys. So she's not gay, which I don't know if she's, she's not gay. So Joe Biden picked her because she's a DEI, a diversity, equity, inclusion hire, because that's what all the black, that's all the progressives and the blacks, a lot of them, want. And they want affirmative action. They want that. They want to be a victim. They want to say, hey, because of my skin color, I want to be hired and skip the line over everybody else because I'm oppressed and I'm a victim. Anyways, it would be nothing short of a dream of mine if Kamala Harris became the president, if she became the nominee. She would get, now I'm hearing people saying this, I had a couple people tell me this, that Kamala Harris would beat Donald Trump in a debate. Again, man, we are living in a simultaneous world here. We're living in two different worlds. Again, it's like going to the drive-in movie, looking at the same screen, but we're looking at two different movies. There is no way in hell Donald Trump is going to lose to Kamala Harris. What has Kamala Harris done? Can you tell me what she's done to improve your life? Now, again, to be fair, let me stop there. She's the vice president, so honestly, what does the vice president need to do? Stick up for the president, talk good for the president, and do some jobs that the president can't. Like do some tasks the president don't have time to do. You know what I mean? And a few other things, of course, right? Kamala Harris is the border czar. Remember that? She was in charge of the border. She was in charge of Secretary Mayorkas. What happened there, guys? But again, when you talk to lefties, they'll tell you, oh, no, the border's fine. Or, oh, it happened under Trump, too. They won't tell you between 8 and 20 million illegal immigrants. They're not asylum seekers. They came in this country breaking the law that makes them illegal, okay? They are illegal because if somebody broke into your house, I don't care what kind of situation it is. If you didn't invite them in, then it's illegal. Look how many illegal immigrants came here, right? Under her watch. She's the border czar, right? But now she's coming out, oh, abortions, oh, Trump's going to be a dictator. Thank God this stuff has been exposed, man. I cannot wait to see Kamala Harris do it because, again, the Democrats, I feel sorry for those people. Well, not really sorry, but I would not be, let me say this, I would not want to be them, okay? These pundits, CNN is so confused because they're so used to, sticking up for Biden and stuff like that. It doesn't even sound right when they're actually telling the truth because they're telling the truth for once. They're actually telling you that Biden's on the decline. They're actually telling you that Biden is going to lose an election if he goes against Trump. They're actually telling you that Biden's getting old and, dementia. I mean, they're calling him out, man. Anderson Cooper, not a hardcore interview, but he did a kind of a hardcore interview with Kamala Harris, and he was kind of hitting her back. And what did Kamala Harris do? She played the black woman card, of course. She always do that. You know what I mean? She just gets so mad and angry and stuff like that. The only way Kamala Harris can beat Donald Trump in a debate is if she plays the victim card, which, trust me, she will. Kamala Harris is basically saying now, behind closed doors, her and her team are saying basically, if you pick anybody else besides Joe Biden, you're racist. Boy, oh boy. Again, man, the victimhood Olympics here is unbelievable. Kamala Harris, the only way she can win against Donald Trump if she says he's being sexist or he's being a racist. That's all she's going to talk about, okay? Him being a dictator, this, that, and the third. There are people on the left that actually think Joe Biden won the debate. Again, I know you got TDS. I know you hate Trump and all this stuff, but objectively speaking, man, come from a country standpoint, right? Put your country first, right? That's what I am. I am what you call a populist, nationalist, America first citizen, right? I'm for the people, the little people. I'm against big government. I'm against the establishment. I'm a nationalist. I love my country. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, even though I lean more to the right because this left here is crazy. I'm America first. I love the MAGA. Movement. I don't like some of the Republicans in it, but if you're not America first and you're for sending money overseas versus helping us here, and if you're for crime and you're against the cops, and when the cops go and arrest someone, you don't give the cops or the police officers back up in the courts where you just catch and release, and there's fentanyl all over the place, and there's illegal immigrants, open borders, high inflation. I'm not for none of that stuff, man. We got so many homeless people here in the country that we need to be taking care of. Our homeless veterans, they're putting illegal immigrants over our homeless veterans, and it's just a shame, man. Especially being a military man, you should be ashamed of yourself if you vote Democrat, because your party is putting illegal immigrants over military veterans. That is you should be ashamed of yourself, man. I'm serious about that. Again, okay? So, what do I think about this? Do I think it's going to happen? I pray it happens. I pray to God Kamala Harris happens, because as soon as she gets on there, people are going to really start seeing her. That means she's got to be out and be on TV. Have you heard Kamala Harris? I had a friend of mine. I was going to say something. I had a friend of mine. He sent me a text saying, Kamala Harris, she's so smart and savvy. Smart and savvy. Kamala Harris. Wow, man. She would destroy Trump, he said. She would destroy Trump in a debate. Okay. Just because you're crying victim doesn't mean she cannot beat Trump in a debate. She just can't. And if I was Trump, I wouldn't debate her, to be honest with you, because it's a lose-lose, right? He can't win because it's almost like debating Nikki Haley. because it's going to be the womanhood. It's going to be, oh, I'm a black woman. Oh, look at him, he's sexy. He has to watch every little word he says, or he's going to, he's going to be called a racist. Look what he said. Look what they're doing now when he said the illegal immigrants are taking the jobs from the blacks, the black jobs. What do black people do? Oh, what does he mean by black? What's a black job? Is he talking about slavery? People are so stupid. I knew exactly what he was talking about. He said, not the Spanish. What was the other one? The Spanish jobs, I think he said. Yeah. He also said they're taking their jobs too, right? These people are so simple-minded, man. It just blows my mind. When I've had so many conversations this week, and I'm just looking at these people like, huh? And they're trying to debate me, and I'm sitting here nice and calm, and they're just going off and screaming. And they'll ask me a question, and I'll answer it. I got to answer to every question you ask me. By the way, any of you lefties want to debate me, and you guys on the right that think Donald Trump is not good for the country, come holler at me. I will debate any one of y'all. And again, I'm not saying I'm a political genius or nothing like that, but I do have a little bit of common sense. And objectively speaking, who and what is best for America? I think it's Donald Trump, and I think it's America First policies. Period. That's what I think. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, I pray to God Kamala Harris becomes the presidential nominee. I hope it's not Gavin Newsom as her VP. That would scare me. But the Biden people would hate it. Kamala Harris would be, oh my God, she'd be shown in a bigger light. And this woman, again, how many interviews have you seen Kamala Harris do under not so friendly fire? You ever seen her on a right-wing show? You ever seen her on Fox? No, because she can't answer any questions. That's why. So when you're under the spotlight like this, let's see, just like Joe Biden real quick. Joe Biden is doing a interview Friday with George Stephanopoulos, who's the biggest, he's a Clinton guy. He's a lefty, of course, from ABC. And you know what they're doing? Because they said, oh, Joe Biden can't do long sit-downs. Yes, he can. Let's do this one. So him and George are going to sit down on a Friday, and they're going to air it on a Sunday. They're going to chop that thing up so much it ain't going to make any sense. You will never see Joe Biden do a live anything again, right? You just won't see it unless it's scripted, of course, right? You will never see Joe Biden do a live, unscripted debate. I don't think he'll do another one. I don't think he'll do a press conference, a question and answer, nothing. He won't. And it'll be the same thing for Kamala Harris, except Kamala Harris looks like she's high every time she's talking, in my opinion. Just look at her, man. Look how she laughs. Look how she tries to placate the black people, pretending that she's down with the crew and talking to black people and ebonics and all this stuff. That's what she thinks of y'all, man. She thinks y'all are stupid. She also told Charlamagne the God, real quick. She also told Charlamagne the God that she was listening to Tupac in 1988. She was listening to Tupac Shakur in and I'm sitting there going, he wasn't even out then. I mean, these people, again, man, don't just vote for somebody because they're black, okay? Don't just vote for somebody for identity. Look at what they do, right? Look at what they do, man. Forget about the identity. Oh, she's the first black woman. Oh, she's the first gay. Who gives a... Anyways. Vote for the policies. Don't vote for the identity policies. And always remember, guys, put your family first, put God first, put your country first, and take care of your loved ones around you, all right? Crazy. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless this country. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.